Hello and welcome to my quick review of the Harry Potter Studio Tour. It's brought to you by Review1040. You can get there quite easily by car, or it even has a bus that drops you off directly at the studio tour itself. There it is. When you get into the tour, the studio, you get to see the life-size handprints that were taken after the last film, all three of the main cast. The main reception area is nice and open, has access to the shop, and then as you queue up to start your tour, you get your first taste of the Harry Potter world with the cupboard under the stairs. You then move through into the Great Hall, and they encourage you to take a lot of photographs. This is the real Great Hall that was used in all of the films, and you get to see a lot of the costumes and all the props. There's a lot more detail in the Great Hall than you've seen before. Moving on from the Great Hall, you get to see a lot more props and to do with the set decorations, set design. You get now to have a self-guided tour. You walk around yourself, checking out the bits that you're most interested in, and it took about 3 hours. Some people have done it in less, but you'll miss out on quite a lot. You can go around and have a good nose. You can't touch any of the props. They are the same props that we used in the film. If everyone was touching them, they'd probably get destroyed. But you can get pretty close, and you're allowed to take as many photos as you like. There's a con room. There's all the ones that we used. Some of the props from some of the later films there. What I do like is a lot of the rooms like this have working elements to them, so you get a real sense of what it must have been like when you were working on set, and you can see the cauldrons self-stirring, and later on you get to see knitting needles working away all by themselves. There's the actual studio tour split into 3 sections, two sound studios. This is the first sound studio, and then an outdoor area, and then a second sound studio. Here we have Professor Dumbledore's study. There's quite a lot of interactivity there as well, keep you busy. And there is an excellent section where you get to do a bit of green screen acting yourself, and you can go on the broomsticks and in the flying car, and you get your photo taken. This is a nice little souvenir you can take back with you. So the outdoor section features the night bus, the main bridge, and a couple of the houses from the main films, including Privet Drive. They look like real houses, but when you get up to them up close and personal, there's something not quite right about them. You also get to see a lot of the masks that are used for all the various monsters, and also a lot of the animatronics that are used. And you get to see these live in action as well. There's the scary book and the little evil Voldemort. Moving on from this area, you finally get to see Diagon Alley in all its glory. It looks amazing. The shops look incredibly real. You can't go in them. I don't know what's behind them, if anything, but you can see all the stock in the windows, and there's a lot of moving parts going on. A lot of attention to detail. Finally, you get to go through the production area where you get to see a lot of the sketches for design plans. You can also see concept art, which looks, which you can clearly see scenes from the films and concepts for characters. And then you get to see the paper models, very detailed paper models of the sets used. And finally, you get to see the amazing Hogwarts castle, which is huge, amazingly lit. It looks brilliant. When you leave this area, you then get to walk out straight into the merchandise zone, and this is full of goodies, and you really have to save your pennies for this. There's all sorts of replica props, there's spectacles, glasses, cups, jewellery, chess sets, quaffle balls, and of course some wands as well. There's an awful lot you can see and buy. If you would like to read more, please visit review1040.uk.